can start. Can someone please confirm if my screen is visible? And can
Yes,
you
your
guys hear
screen
me
is
well?
visible. Yeah,
Okay.
I was actually talking and Zoom kicked me out for some reason. I don't know
Meeting
how.
ended. It wasn't only you. Meeting
Uh,
ended.
okay. So I was saying that though I'm sure you will be covering that topic later on in the session, but just wanted to confirm you will be still dwelling into the global admin and user admin and the difference between the two.
Yes, yes, we are going to do that, but not in depth.
Okay.
You won't get many
Yeah, that's
questions
okay.
on that. But
Just
whatever
an
you get in
understanding.
interview, yes, we'll definitely cover that. We are going to see the practical now. As of now,
Okay.
I'm just making a picture for you. Right?
Okay. Understood. Thanks.
Okay. So is this part clear, guys, to everyone? This is how it starts. Then you start creating users. This is your service desk team. People whoever are working in service desk, now they will understand. Now, understand, guys. On this one, I'll be working. My hundreds of cloud admin will be working, database admin, AI admin, ABC, etc. There will be thousands of users who will be working here. People will be quitting, new joinees will be there. So I'll need a separate team to just handle identity management. I hope you understand that, right? These people, user one, user two, user three, these are not my cloud admin. They're not going to create anything for me. They are just there to create my users, delete my users, reset the password for existing user, unlock my account, etc. What you do in service desk. They are not my cloud admin as of now, right? Is this clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Now, when I say these are not my cloud admin or these guys are not even working on subscription, so what do you think? Apart from the Active Directory, apart from the Entra ID, should I give them any access on my subscription? Is that needed for them to perform their job responsibilities?
No.
No. Whoever said yes? No, guys. Why would you give any access? This guy is only from service desk. I have hired him, this user one, user two, user three, to create a new user, to delete a user, to reset the password, to assign some role. That's it. Nothing apart from that, right? And whenever this user one from my service desk is creating a new user, right? For example, Muzammil, right? This user is not providing any access on subscription. Why? Because he himself doesn't have any access on subscription. So we are not yet going to subscription part. Is the Microsoft Entra ID part clear to you, to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Now, understand, guys, creating users. It's not only the option we have where you can create one by one user. There are multiple options, but I don't want to cover that now in theory part. We'll cover that with practical. Practical करते करते मैं आप लोगों को बता दूंगा and it will be very easy, right? Uh, I will need a volunteer. Meanwhile, can someone please create a Gmail email address with a temporary email address जिसका पासवर्ड आप मेरे साथ अभी शेयर कर सको, which I will log into the screen and everyone will be able to see and you will have your own account as well. So if someone already has, just ping it to me. If not, can someone side by side please create one email address and share the password with me. Keep the generic password and share it with me. Right? Don't use your personal email address as of now. Okay. Now here. So this is your Microsoft Entra ID. This is clear to everyone, right? Yes, guys, clear to everyone. Any doubts, any questions? Practical, we are going to see. Don't worry. Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
Okay. Guys,
Shall I share?
already got the email address. Don't share anyone else. Someone has already shared it, so don't share it again. Sorry, someone was saying something?
Yes, I shared the email ID and
Yes,
password.
yes,
You
yes.
can
Got it.
use that.
Yes. Thank you. So no one else have to do that, guys. Okay, leave it. Any doubts, any questions, guys, on this part? Okay, we'll proceed if there are no questions. I'll take that as a no. Now next thing.
So sorry.
Yes, Wasim.
Hello. Sohail Wasim here. So
Yes, yes,
I have a basic question. So you mentioned that there can be, n number of admin accesses.
yes.
So is there a limitation to the admin access number?
There is a recommendation, and yes, there is a limitation also. I mean, in a subscription, you should not have more than 8 to 10 global admin, and you won't even see. See, guys, when it comes to
Okay.
accesses, be it in Entra ID, be it in Azure, AWS, GCP, on-prem, subscription, resource group, resources, wherever it is, across the industry, there is only one approach or method they follow. It's on the minimum access. We never deal with maximum access method. Never. If I am hiring someone to create a virtual machine, I will give him access only to create a virtual machine, not even to delete a virtual machine. इतना granular level पे access दिया जाता है actual world में. If I'm hiring someone to create a user and not to delete or not to modify, I will give him only that access. Forget global admin. Global admin तो बहुत next level का access हो गया. You will hardly see some global admin. एक या दो दिखेंगे आपको बस, उससे ज्यादा global admin की जरूरत ही नहीं है. Then they will come to user admin. उसमें भी और granular करेंगे. When we go to portal, now we are going to see that कि इतने छोटे छोटे रोल्स भी आपको दिखेंगे. But across the globe, across the you say clouds, on-prem, application, third party, wherever in IT, wherever, not only in IT, कहीं पर भी जो minimum से minimum ये होता है ना access, we always prefer that we deal in that approach. ये कभी नहीं करोगे आप कि यार मुझको मैं I am hiring a user to create a machine, let's give him complete access. उसमें create तो अपने आप आ ही जाएगा ना, logically create अपने आप आ रहा है, right? Let's say I'm hiring you to handle users, जहाँ पे users बनाने हैं, पासवर्ड रीसेट करने हैं. Do you think that will be covered under user administrator? I know you don't know it, but do you think by reading the name, by logically, क्या लगता है आपको यूजर एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर में आ जाएगा ये सब? Yes, it will come.
Yes, it should
It
get
will.
covered. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
But अगर मैं ग्लोबल एडमिन देता हूँ तो भी कवर हो जाएगा. सो आई एम सेइंग कि यार इतना मैं क्यों दिमाग लगाऊं, कौन सा रूल है, ये है वो है. लेट्स गिव हिम ग्लोबल एडमिन, लेट एवरीवन मेक ग्लोबल एडमिन. यूजर एडमिन तो उसमें बाय डिफॉल्ट कवर हो जाएगा. ग्लोबल एडमिन इज द हाईएस्ट रोल, right? So we never ever follow this approach. Not in Azure, not in cloud, not on-prem, not AWS. कहीं पर भी नहीं, throughout the IT, you will never see here. In development as well. किसी को अगर मैंने compilation के लिए hire किया तो that person will only do the compiling. He will not have any access to delete the code. Azure DevOps में भी नहीं, open source DevOps में नहीं, कहीं पर भी नहीं. If I have hired someone just to commit, he will not have access to delete or add something to Azure pipeline, to a DevOps pipeline. Right? Throughout ये हमेशा same funda है. Keep that in your mind. It's a fixed thing. No changes in that. It's been there from decades. L- Always you go for lowest minimum access. Lowest से lowest. जितना granular कर सकते हो, you will do that. How? That we are going to see later. Later as in अभी बस उसमें आने ही वाले हम लोग once we're done with the practical. Clear वसीम भाई?
Yes, yes, thank you. And how many delegations or further groups there can be under global or user admin? I mean, just wanted to understand the
no
number
number.
just in case if
No, there's no number.
there's no
And
number.
no one
All
will
right.
ask you that question, and there's no number. I mean, in on-prem Active Directory also, we have seen thousands, 10, 15,000 users और वो कभी कोई error आया ही नहीं है. Maybe there is some number, but पता ही नहीं है किसी को. You will never see a ticket like that. कभी ऐसा कोई नंबर माइक्रोसॉफ्ट के साथ कोई एरर आता ही नहीं है, ऐसा कभी भी नहीं आया है. एंड दैट इज द यूएसपी ऑफ माइक्रोसॉफ्ट. नो अदर प्रोवाइडर इन मार्केट. इतना आईटी का सब कुछ है, एज्योर है, एडब्ल्यूएस है, गूगल है, सब कुछ है, बट देयर इज नो कंपटीशन फॉर एक्टिव डायरेक्टरी. इट्स द ओनली वन सोल्यूशन वी हैव.
Perfect. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, let's move to the next one. Now, this person, super admin or Azure at UT-Kloud.in, your director, when he purchased the tenant, when he enrolled, he by default got the access of global admin, etc. And now he has the access to buy subscription also, right? So the moment this person goes and look for a subscription, let's say he has purchased a pay as you go subscription. ठीक है, इसने एक पे एज यू गो परचेज कर लिया सब्सक्रिप्शन, और लेट्स से 3 सब्सक्रिप्शन ही हैज परचेज्ड. वन इज पे एज यू गो, one is enterprise agreement, the other one is maybe some testing. It's okay, right? Understand one thing guys, these are names. ये functionality है, और जो मैं बता रहा हूँ पे एज यू गो, ये वो कैटेगरी है. सो डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज. आई कैन हैव ऑल पे एज यू गो जिसमें मैं एक prod बनाऊंगा, एक डेवलपमेंट बनाऊंगा, एक टेस्ट बनाऊंगा. आई कैन हैव ऑल एंटरप्राइज एग्रीमेंट जिसमें मैं prod dev टेस्ट वगैरह बना सकता हूँ. ठीक है, सो देयर इज नो कॉम्बिनेशन, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. सो लेट्स इमेजिन all of them are pay as you go. As of now, let's go with pay as you go to minimize the confusion. पे एज यू गो के 3 सब्सक्रिप्शन ले लिए इन्होंने. दिस पर्सन Now, this person has taken the subscription. What do you think his role at the subscription level? All three subscription. क्या role है director का?
Owner.
Yes,
Owner.
by default owner, right? Definitely it's owner. Now, again, same hierarchy will happen. Director is not going to sit and create everything for you. Director will ask by project manager. तो उसको इसलिए तो मैंने Azure Active Directory में ऐड ही क्यों किया था? Not to create the user only. इसको भी तो तुझको ही संभालना है, right? So, I will make you owner. Why not contributor? Contributor बनाऊंगा तो you will not be able to create some other owner. I am making you owner. Now you see कि तुमको कितने owner बनाने हैं, कितने क्या करना है. Let's do that. So now this person, director, what will he do? He will make this project manager as an owner. Now guys, owner, the moment I say owner, where is it happening? Is it happening on Azure Active Directory?
No, on subscription.
Subscription, right? So I am making him owner on all three subscriptions. अलग अलग करना पड़ेगा मुझको. I mean, there is a way. एक management group आता है where you can combine all your subscription, but we'll see that later. As of now, let's see them in isolation. Owner कहाँ पर है ये? Prod subscription में है, Dev subscription में है, and then Test subscription में है. He is the owner now. Now he is the owner here, guys, on Prod, Dev, and Test subscription. Do you think I will have to give, or this director, he will have to give separate access for these resource groups? If there are any. By the way, by default कोई resource group नहीं होता है, सब आपको बनाने पड़ते हैं. So imagine कि वहां पर resource group director ने बना दिए कुछ, but do you think he will have to go ahead and give separate accesses to these resource groups also to this project manager? I have
No, by
created him
default.
owner on production, development, and test. Yes, whoever answered that was correct. By default, he will be owner on all of this. Now here the hierarchy follows, guys. If he is owner here, he'll be owner here, here, यहाँ पर. Not only on resource group, inside resources पे भी ये owner होगा. In all resources, all resource groups, he'll be owner. Similarly, उसको development में भी दिया है, so he's owner on the resource group, he's owner on the resources. Is this part clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, next thing.
Yes.
Next thing is this project manager has hired one. Sorry, Muzammil, are you asking something? Muzammil, I see you have unmuted yourself, but I can't hear you.
No, it's just mic not working properly.
No problem, no problem. If you have any question, please check your mic or you can put it in the message also. I prefer asking questions though, guys, right? But if there is some problem, put it in the chat box. So this project manager, again, he has his own delivery, etc., business meetings. He is not going to work. Same hierarchy यहाँ पर भी चल रही है. इसे TL को उसने बोला है कि यार now you please go ahead and take care of this. ठीक है? But here he has 3 team leaders. He says team leader 1, you take care of. You are the owner here. TL1 is owner on prod. TL2 is owner on development. And then TL3 is owner on test. Again, इसने फिर से इसको owner बना दिया, ठीक है? Not contributor, owner. Fine. Now this TL1, what level of access will he have on development subscription? When he logs into his Azure portal, first thing, user TL1, he logs into his Azure portal using his user ID and password. What level of access he has on Microsoft Entra ID? All your answers are there in the picture, guys. Look at that and give me the answer. TL at UT-Kloud, TL1 has logged in. What level of access he has on Entra ID? Imagine this is TL1.
It's on production.
Enter ID is his global admin.
Global admin, right? Why? Because we have specifically given it. Imagine that this is TL1. यहाँ पर TL2 वगैरह जो है यहाँ पर मैंने mention नहीं किए. Let's say, okay, we have TL2 and TL3 also here. TL2, TL3. And what role have I assigned here? Nothing. No role. Now, TL2 logs in. What all will he be able to do in Entra ID? Can TL2 create new users?
No.
Can TL1 create new users?
Yes.
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 Are you guys getting it? Is this clear to everyone? Just because TL2 is the owner on the subscription, that does not mean he's a global admin on Microsoft Entra ID. Now, user 1, what role do you see? User 1's role?
Global admin.
Global admin.
Global. Can he create, delete users?
Yes.
Yes, he can.
Okay.
Yes, we
Can I
can.
go? Can he go on the development subscription and create a virtual machine?
No.
Why not?
Because he doesn't have any
Doesn't.
subscription.
Perfect. Just because
Subscription
you are a
is
global admin on Entra ID doesn't give you any liberty to go and work something on subscription. Forget working. When this user one logs into Azure portal, he won't even see the subscription. कोई subscription ही नहीं दिखेगा उसको. उसके लिए वो वैसा ही होगा जैसा without subscription का portal होता है, which we are going to see now. उतना ही होगा उसके लिए. Now, TL1 logs in, and now can he create a resource group in test subscription? He wants to create another resource group. Can he do that? He wants to create another resource group in test subscription. We are talking about TL1.
No. No.
No.
Why not?
Because he
Because
is
he's
the prod
proud of
subscription.
Perfect. Are you getting it, guys, now? It is not going across the subscription. If you're owner at the subscription, ठीक है, you're owner at the subscription and the below hierarchy in the subscription. TL2, he wants to create a resource group under this resource group. Can he do that? He wants to create, he's a TL2, he's a owner at dev subscription. Now he wants to create a resource group here. Can he do that?
Yes.
yes.
he can.
Yes.
Can he, guys? Anyone begs to differ? Why
No.
not?
Nested
Perfect.
research group is not
Is nested
available.
resource group, we
Possible.
covered this,
Yeah.
right? Nested resource group is not possible. No matter what level of access do you have, technically creating a resource group within a resource group, it's not possible. But I understood your logic, but your interviewer will not understand your logic. I understood your logic. You are just simply thinking, okay, he's owner here, so he can create something here. It's fine. Logic is correct. But simultaneously, do not forget all topics. उनको साथ में लेकर चलना है आपको. Is nested group possible in Azure? Forget in Azure,
No.
कहीं पर भी नहीं होता है. So it's not possible. Okay? So now if my question is, this TL2 owner wants to create a resource in this resource group. Can he do that?
Yes, he can.
Yes, he can. Resources create करना resource group में, it's permissible. Now again, TL2 ये तो सब कुछ नहीं करेगा. He's a team lead. His work is to handle the team or lead the team. And even if, let's say, he's an individual contributor, maybe he is good at infrastructure, what we are learning now. But he's not good with databases. Maybe he's not good with SaaS. He's not good with PaaS. He's not good with networking. There are a number of things. Storage, backup, and number of things, right? So he's not the Superman of the infrastructure. He's not going to do everything. He will require other users as well. He'll require other help also, right? So now how the next hierarchy go, that I will show you. So let's say in this subscription, dev subscription, there's an application. किसी एक application के लिए एक team hire हुई है. Now I will keep that application only in this resource group और उस team को मैं access यहाँ पर दूंगा. ठीक है. Well, as of now let's take an individual, but you can imagine a team. या individual इतना कोई कुछ नहीं करता है, तो हमेशा team ही होती है. टीम लीड्स की भी टीम होगी. ऐसा नहीं होगा एक ही टीम लीड होगा. मे बी 2 or 3 टीम लीड्स विल बी देयर. किसी एक का एक्सेस नहीं चल रहा है, कोई छुट्टी पे है, कोई लीव पर है, समवन इज बिजी. So always you'll have 2-3 people. So, but I am taking one as an individual, for example. Let's say now you have hired this guy. ये resource group मैंने बना लिया है एक application के लिए. Let's say this is my payroll application. Now I have hired a team for payroll application जो सिर्फ payroll के इस पे काम करने वाला है. इट विल बी डेवलपमेंट, पेरोल का जो भी डेवलपमेंट होगा उसके लिए जो सर्वर लगेगा, डेवलपमेंट टीम की हेल्प करने के लिए जो सर्वर बनाना पड़ेगा, उसके लिए जो नेटवर्किंग करनी पड़ेगी, राइट, वो सब कुछ लाइक वॉट एवर वी हैव सीन इन डेटा सेंटर, वो सब कुछ धीरे धीरे बनाना है हमको। बट एक पेरोल का एप्लीकेशन है, right? And here I have hired one team or one guy who's looking at the legal aspect, or let's say maybe policy, forget payroll, forget legal, policy, एक policy का application बना रहा है, where we have, I'm talking about the HR policies guys, ठीक है, जहां पर I'm developing an internal application for my employees, where they can go ahead and check all policies, उसमें कोई रिकमेंडेशन चाहिए तो they can do that, वो सब कर सकते हैं। यहाँ पर नई नई पॉलिसीज होगी, पॉलिसीज से रिलेटेड फीचर्स मैं बना रहा हूँ कि मेरे मैक्सिमम एम्प्लॉयज अगर इस पॉलिसी को डिसलाइक करना चाहते हो, सो आई वांट टू गिव अ बटन ऑफ डिसलाइक। सो एज एन एम्प्लॉयर आई शुड कम टू नो मेरे एम्प्लॉयज इस पॉलिसी से खुश है नहीं है, कोई रिकमेंडेशन देना चाहते हैं, वॉट एवर इट इज, आई एम अल्टीमेटली क्रिएटिंग एन एप्लीकेशन। फॉर दैट आई हैव हायर सम गाइस हियर, उनको मैं बोल रहा हूँ पॉलिसी एप्लीकेशन, और कुछ पेरोल वाले हैं उनको मैं बोल रहा हूँ पेरोल। ठीक है, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट गाइस, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट द एचआर जो उस पे काम करने वाले हैं, वी आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट हियर, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द डेवलपर्स जो मेरे लिए पेरोल का एप्लीकेशन बना रहे हैं, उस पे बाद में फाइनेंस वाले काम करेंगे, दैट्स नॉट माय कंसर्न। एंड यूजर्स वी आर नॉट डिस्कसिंग, I'm talking about the developers who are going to develop the payroll application for me. I'm talking about developers who are going to develop this policy application for me. Is this part clear to everyone? I'm not talking about end users. I'm not talking about payroll में finance वाले बंदे और policy में HR वाले बंदे. We are not referring to them. Is this clear to everyone?
Yes.
Right? So ये दो development team आ गई. Now payroll application is being developed in Java. Policy application is being developed in .NET. Those are different skill set. This is different skill set. पेरोल एप्लीकेशन थोड़ी सी कॉम्प्लेक्स है, आई हैव हायर्ड गुड गाइस, अच्छे पैकेज वाले, एक अलग सा सेटअप है वो। यहाँ पर थोड़ा सा इंटरनल है, इट्स इन अर्ली स्टेज, आई एम हैप्पी विद फ्रेशर्स ऑल्सो, इंटर्न को भी लगा दिया, ये सब कर दिया है, सो देयर इज नो बिजनेस फॉर दीज टू टू टॉक टू ईच अदर। ठीक है, ना एग्जाम्पल वी हैव पेरोल यूजर्स, I will put it like this, payroll user 1 2 3, right, and then I meant hyphen over there, policy user 1 2 3, इस तरह से मेरे पास काफी यूजर्स आ गए। Now this TL2 wants to assign the access respectively. What is the very first thing this TL2 will have to do, or what can he do himself? Can you guys guide me step by step? इंटरव्यू हो गया इनका, ठीक है, कंपनी में ऑन बोर्ड ये हो चुके हैं, ऑन प्रेम पे इनका अकाउंट बन चुका है, वी आर स्टिल टेकिंग टू दैट कि ऑन प्रेम पे इनका अकाउंट बन चुका है। नाउ व्हाट नीड्स टू बी डन, व्हाट दिस TL2 कैन डू हिमसेल्फ, खुद से क्या कर सकता है वो बताओ, और किस चीज के लिए रिक्वेस्ट रेज करेगा, हाउ विल ही स्टार्ट? Very first thing, what will he do?
TL to assign reader access to other remaining resources group, and this payroll resource group they assign the owner access maybe.
Okay, you jumped too far. It's correct, but you jumped too
First,
far. I want it from scratch.
yeah,
Very first
first,
thing क्या करेगा?
To
yeah,
begin with,
that
MS Enter
pay
ID
you,
create.
Is one
it should
net
be
right?
part of Azure Active Directory.
Azure
User
Active
create
Directory.
करना पड़ेगा.
So can TL2 do that?
Maybe no, he will request for TL1 or maybe.
Okay, good. You can mute yourself either. Now someone else please. Why TL2 can't create a user? TL1 को क्यों बोलना पड़ रहा है इसको guys?
He
Because
doesn't have
TL2 के पास
global admin.
Perfect. So I hope you got the concept, right? Very first thing he'll have to do, he will request. अब वो request सर्विस नाउ से हो सकती है, ईमेल से हो सकती है, टीम्स पे हो सकती है, पर्सनली जाकर बोल दे कोई ईमेल हो, that doesn't matter, हर कंपनी का अपना अपना ये है, but he will have to onboard them in Azure Active Directory first. Who can do that? Either our director, obviously TL director को जाके नहीं बोलेगा भाई यूजर बना दे मेरे लिए, प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर वहां पर भी नहीं जाएगा, either he will ask it to TL1 और user1, इन दोनों में से किसी को बोलेगा कि प्लीज क्रिएट वन यूजर फॉर देम। द मोमेंट दीज यूजर्स आर क्रिएटेड, व्हाई हैव आई हायर्ड देम? डेवलपर। व्हाट रोल विल आई गिव देम? ये जब यूजर का एक्सेस कर रहा है, TL2 सेज कि भाई इनको Azure एक्टिव डायरेक्टरी में एंटर आईडी में यूजर बना देना प्लीज, राइट? ही विल हैव टू मेंशन समथिंग इन हिज रिक्वेस्ट, so what level of access will he request them on enter ID? That create a user and enter ID and assign him so and so role, example global admin, global reader, user admin. What role should TL2 ask for these users? Payroll application and payroll policy application. So policy user and payroll user. What role should TL2 ask for them? I told you already, why am I hiring them? Did you get the question, guys?
Yes.
I get the
Please.
question, but I'm a little confused because we are talking about enter ID level application, and then they also need to have a resource level, group application level access as well. तो
No, no, my
अगर मैं
simple
उनको
question,
global
forget it. My simple question, don't jump ahead. Simple question. I am a TL2. I'm sending an email to TL1 that I have two users, uh, payroll application user, policy application user. Can you please create two users? He replied, what level of access do you want in Azure Active Directory? What should be my reply? I told you why
Global
have I
reader.
hired them.
Reader.
Not required any access.
Perfect.
Just we need to create a user.
Yes. Why global reader, guys? I don't want my developers to go and see कि मेरे enter ID में कितने users है कितने नहीं है. It's not their job. I don't even want them to go और check भी करे. What do I want? I want them to come and start developing. उनको मैंने सर्विस डेस्क रोल के लिए नहीं हायर किया है. Right? They are not going to reset someone's password. They don't even need to know कि कोई उसमें है और या नहीं है. Is this clear, guys?
so basically by
Yes.
default वाला access with no access
Which is none.
actually. Yeah.
Right.
So we
So
just
you can
wanted
mention
to
कि
have
भाई
a
कोई रोल नहीं
idea
चाहिए.
of
Simple. Enter ID पे कोई रोल
right,
नहीं चाहिए. Enter ID is as good as a gate कि बस इसको अंदर आने दो. That's it.
right. Understood now. Understood.
Okay.
Clear.
Now, TL2, what will be the next step? And one more, let me add something else here, okay? So you will be able to give me an elaborated answer. यहाँ पर let's say ये जो दो रिसोर्स ग्रुप दिख रहे हैं ना ओल्ड दीज आर ओल्ड एप्लीकेशन ये पेरोल का ओल्ड एप्लीकेशन है एंड पॉलिसी का भी एक ओल्ड एप्लीकेशन है लेट्स से और मे भी कोई किसी भी तरह का है ये एग्जिस्टिंग एप्लीकेशन है ठीक है एग्जिस्टिंग एप्लीकेशन है नाउ आई एम टेलिंग दीज गाइस कि यार आपको अपना अपना डेवलप तो करना है बट गो हेड एंड चेक अदर एप्लीकेशंस ऑल्सो जो मेरे इसमें है ना वो एप्लीकेशंस को देखो तो आपको पता चलेगा कि मेरी कंपनी में एप्लीकेशन का अप्रोच कैसा है मेथड कैसा है कलर कोडिंग कौन सा हम यूज करते हैं अप्रोच क्या है कोड बेस कौन सा यूज कर सकते हैं उसको बस देखना है काम आपको अपने अपने इस पे करना है बट यू विल हैव टू सी दैट सो नाउ TL2 नेक्स्ट स्टेप व्हाट शुड बी द नेक्स्ट स्टेप एंड कैन ही डू इट और विल ही हैव टू रिक्वेस्ट इट टू समवन आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू कि इनको काम क्या करना है और इनको ऑब्जर्व क्या करना है सो व्हाट विल ही डू विथ policy payroll application users. Let's start with payroll application user. TL2. Will he request someone to give him some access? या क्या होगा कैसे होगा?
Yes, you will have to go back to TL1 or user one
Sorry.
and
Okay.
request for uh, uh, user sorry
TL2 can by himself assign owner
yeah
access to payroll team
Sorry.
and
Which
remaining
access?
for
Which access?
it will
owner
be contributed
Owner access. At what scope?
Group level.
group level, so
not
research group level.
payroll
Pair-
application group यहाँ पर owner होगा और existing पे reader होगा
Can I
Right.
answer? I mean,
और या फिर ग्रुप लेवल पर रीडर रखेंगे और पेरोल एप्लीकेशन पे हम ओनर रख देंगे
Fine. Got it. I got your answers, guys. थोड़े बहुत गलत है उसमें थोड़ा बहुत सही है. Let me explain it so everyone will understand. First thing here, team leader 2, he will not have to go anywhere because now he has complete access on dev subscription, right? Did I say that I want this user to see and observe something from owner subscription also? Let's say यहाँ पर भी हमारा एक existing application है and if I wanted कि यहाँ पर भी मेरे users जो इसको देखे तब कुछ अलग बात होती but as of now what am I saying these two users these two groups they should be able to work here and uh, observe these applications so very simple thing team leader 2 he has access owner access right so he will add this payroll user and policy user, both of them at subscription level. But with what access? Reader. Very first thing
रीडर
is going to do is reader. इससे क्या हो गया? By default, they are able to see everything. Policy और payroll वाले सब कुछ एक दूसरे का काम भी देख पा रहे हैं और existing application भी देख पा रहे हैं. But what are they able to do it? Only viewing, nothing else. बस देख पा रहे हैं, कुछ नहीं. Have I hired them? Am I hiring them just to watch? No, I want them to work. But do I want to work them on all of it? No. I want payroll guys to work on the payroll resource group. इसके अंदर जितने भी रिसोर्स होंगे वो आपके, उस पे आप काम करते रहो, डिलीट करो, एडिट करो, बनाओ, जो कुछ करना है. So what will I do? I will come to the resource group. The next step is, and I will hire the owner access to payroll users. Similarly, I will hire owner access to policy users on policy resource group. अब क्या हो गया? They are sitting here at the subscription level with reader access. So by default, they are reader here, reader here, reader here, reader here. They can only see. But policy users are owner on this subscription, right? And payroll users, they are owner at, sorry, a resource group. And payroll users, they are owner at this resource group. So now they are owner on this resource group. They can create, delete, edit whatever they want in this resource group. Policy users can create, delete, edit, amend whatever they want in this resource group. And both of these users, they can simply just watch everything under this subscription, but cannot do anything apart from these two resource groups. Is this part clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if I make one user reader on this resource group, just taking any random, okay? यहाँ पर मैंने इसको reader बना दिया इस resource group पे. When he logs in to portal, what do you think? Will he be able to see other resource groups? His reader only at this resource group, no other access, nothing in subscription, nothing in Active Directory, कहीं पर भी कुछ नहीं है उसके पास. एक ही access है, इस resource group पे वो reader है. What do you think he will see when he logs into Azure?
Nothing apart from that group.
Perfect. Nothing apart from this group. He is a reader here. Now, I make the same user owner here. इसी user को मैंने उठा के promote कर दिया owner. यहाँ से निकाला नहीं रीडर, ठीक है, रीडर पड़ा हुआ है, बट मैंने यहाँ पर owner बना दिया. Now what do you think? What all can he see when he logs in? पूरा subscription दिखेगा उसको?
No.
Yes,
Only
he's
the-
the owner.
Why not?
Yes.
He's the owner.
Yes, he'll see the whole
By
subscription.
default, he'll have all access.
And he will be owner here, he'll be owner here, he'll be owner here. This is very simple. But what about this? जहां पर वो एक reader था, what do you think will happen here? यहाँ पर clash कर रहा है. On the resource level, you're saying he is reader. At subscription, you're saying he is owner. What do you think will happen?
Now
By
he
default,
can-
he'll be a owner, so the reader would automatically change to.
No, it won't change nothing. वो reader वहां दिखता रहेगा, but he will be owner. By default, he'll be owner. He's inheriting the owner access. Got it, guys?
Clear. So here we given the owner permission at subscription layer on dev,
Right.
right?
Right.
Then fine.
Fine. Now these users, again, payroll users and policy users, they're doing good job. They are observing this one, everything. But somehow this TL2 says that, yeah, I want these guys to observe one existing application which is in prod subscription also. So can he go ahead and assign reader access to them? TL2?
He can't. He does not have a
He'll have
subscription
to
level.
request
Right.
to.
He will have
TL1.
to. Now, at what level will you request? Will you request it as the subscription level or resource group? The
Subscription.
requirement is only request resource group.
But subscription level से ही जाएगा ना? Because the
Right.
subscription is
Then
different.
remember
and
the
TL1
funda which I told you, we'll always go ahead with the minimum. You are right.
Yeah.
If I assign them at subscription level, by default उनको access मिल जाएगा. But do I want that? Do I follow that? No. If I want कि आपको इतना ही observe करना है, right? आपके दो users को इतना ही observe करना है. Why do they want to see my other resources? इस केस में I wanted them to see all. तो ठीक है. इसलिए मैंने subscription level पे दे दिया. But यहाँ पर I want them to only observe this particular resource group, right? So why would I give them access at the subscription level? TL2 will request TL1. Can you please add these two guys at reader access, and the scope will be this this resource group. So now when they log in, they will be able to see this subscription, everything under this subscription, and with the owner access to respective to their resource group. Also, they will see one more subscription जिसमें सिर्फ reader access होगा इस resource group पे. Apart from this resource group, they will not be able to see anything else. Is this clear to everyone?
Yes.
Sol,
Yes.
please repeat. Okay.
Yes.
See, when you want this user, these payroll users and policy users, this team leader wants कि यार ये जाके ये जो prod subscription है ना, इसमें एक existing resource group है, इसके भी इसको observe करें. Then this team leader 2 will have to request team leader 1 that give them the reader access. So this team leader 1 can give access on subscription level also. इससे purpose तो serve हो जाएगा, but then we are not using our fundamental approach which we follow, minimum access wala. So instead of subscription, this team lead will give them the reader access only on this resource group. So now next time when they log in, they will be able to see their own subscription, dev subscription, उसमें के सारे resource group, and they will have access of owner to their respective resource group. बाकी सब पे reader होगा. Along with that, they will be able to see prod subscription का existing resource group, this resource group, not other resource groups. Why? Because इनको access assign हुआ है resource group level पे. Is this clear, guys, to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Now, will team leader 2 have to request Azure this TL1 to create their users again, or can he directly assign the reader access on this one resource group? For matter resource group or subscription or kahin par bhi ho, question is, will they have to create another user for them, or can they use the same user?
They can use the same user.
They
Yes.
can use the same user.
I mean, that is the funda. They will have to use the same user. User, understand this, user कहाँ पर है? Tenant level पे, UT-Kloud in, UT-Kloud.in, user 1. तो वो user by default वहाँ पर है. It's up to you. जहाँ पर भी आपको access देना है, you can. So I hope this is clear, guys, to everyone. We have 3 minutes left in this session, 2 minutes actually. Let me take some questions from you, and next session will join after 5 minutes break, and I'll be starting the portal and I'll show it to you. So any doubts, any questions?
So, yeah, so Wasim here. I
Yes.
have two questions here.
Yes.
One, can an individual be given multiple accesses under one resources? Okay, if I refer to the group 2 under TL2, you mentioned the one that was given the reader access before was given the owner access later on.
Yes.
So does it not throw error, or does it not restrict yourself from adding same user for two accesses basically?
No, we did not add this user at the same scope. Scope was different. We added that user at the subscription level, and he was inheriting the owner role from subscription. In that case, there won't be any error. You will see both of the users, and they will see that at this level, he's a reader at resource group level, but he's inheriting the owner role from subscription. That we'll see in the practical, but there will be no error. You can add that. I mean, it doesn't make any logic, doesn't make any sense, but yes, it is possible. The ideal situation
Possible.
will be
Alright,
you should remove him. वहां से उसको as a reader remove कर दो, as an owner subscription पे
exactly.
ये कर दो. Ideal situation is that, but even if you add, technically कोई error नहीं आएगा, but आपका जो higher role है वो supersede करेगा.
All right. My second question is similar to the first question. So, since the same user was given the reader and the owner access, can he himself go and change the reading access or the reader access given to him for the existing resource?
Yes, once he's owner at the subscription, of course he can. But why would he do that? He's owner at the subscription. He's by default owner at the resource group. But if he still wants to do that and go ahead on that particular resource, if he wants to change his access, he can. Once you are owner, you can do that. No doubt.
Perfect.
Okay, guys,
Understood.
30 seconds
Thank
are
you.
left. Let's disconnect this session. We'll see you at 12:25 and we'll start the practical.